What if you only had to buy one truck ever? Not because it's luxurious, but because it's indestructible. Some engines are just built different. They power through decades of hauling, towing, freezing winters, and blazing summers, and just keep going. These aren't engines, they're legends. Today we're counting down 9 pickup truck engines that simply refuse to die. And stick around because the engine at number 2, it might just outlive you. 9. Toyota 4.7-liter V8 UZF-E, the million-mile samurai. Toyota doesn't mess around when it comes to durability, and the 4.7-liter 2 UZF-E is the proof. Found in tundras and sequoias from 2000 to 2021, this V8 was overbuilt from day one. Cast iron block, timeless engineering. One 2006 Tundra owner hit 215,000 miles with just oil changes. Another Sequoia owner, 325,000, 0 problems. And then there are the million-mile cases. Yeah, million. No drama, just drive. 8. Chevrolet 6.0-liter V8 Vortec, the Iron Hammer. If dependability had a face, it might just be the 6.0-liter Vortec. From Silverado 2500 HDs to heavy-duty work vans, this small block monster delivered torque, reliability, and insane mod potential. One 2005 owner logged over 188,000 miles without burning a drop of oil. Another pushed past 250,000, still running strong. Want more power? Crank it up past 500 horsepower. The internals can take it. This engine doesn't flinch. 7. Nissan 5.6-liter V8 VK56VD, the quiet workhorse. You've probably never heard anyone brag about a Nissan V8, and that's kind of the point. The 5.6-liter VK56VD was the heartbeat of the Titan for nearly 2 decades, and it's earned a reputation as the quiet workhorse of the truck world. With an aluminum alloy block and Nissan's VBEL system, this engine mixed durability with efficiency. No head gasket failures, no catastrophic timing issues. One 2005 Armada owner logged 270,000 miles with just regular oil changes. That's not flashy, that's reliable. 6. Chevrolet 5.3-liter V8 EcoTec3, the evolving survivor. 2 decades, countless trucks, one core design. This engine isn't just a motor, it's a legacy that's adapted, endured, and powered millions of Silverados, Sierras, and even full-size SUVs across North America. Chevy's 5.3-liter V8 has been the quiet backbone of the half-ton segment, morphing from its early iron block origins to modern aluminum iterations like the L83. It's a classic case of, if it ain't broke, evolve it. And that's exactly what GM did, refining, tweaking, and updating without tossing out what worked. Yes, there were stumbles. Cylinder deactivation, active fuel management, introduced lifter issues in certain model years, and that's where reputation took a hit. But get into the right era, especially the 2015 to 2020 range, and you've got a workhorse that thrives in both fleets and family trucks alike. One mechanic who's been turning wrenches on trucks for 30+ years put it bluntly, this is the most reliable gas engine you'll find in a modern pickup, and he might just be right. With proper maintenance, these engines routinely break 200,000 miles without drama, and in a world of turbo complexity and tiny displacement, that kind of simple durability hits different. The 5.3-liter V8 EcoTec3 isn't flashy, but it's dependable, and that's exactly why it's still here, surviving, adapting, and quietly dominating. Younger 5. Ford 4.6-liter Modular V8. Slow, steady, immortal. It's not going to win drag races. It won't light up a dyno sheet. But the 4.6-liter Modular V8 wasn't built for thrills. It was built to last. And it does. Over and over again. From the late 90s through the 2000s, this engine quietly powered millions of vehicles. F-150s, Crown Vics, Mustangs, Econoline vans, Explorers, even police interceptors and limousines. It became Ford's go-to V8, not because it was exciting, but because it simply worked. Under the hood, you've got a cast iron block in most applications, aluminum heads, and a square bore-to-stroke ratio that gave it a perfect balance of efficiency and durability. Add in a reliable coil unplug ignition system and a non-interference design in many variants. And what you get is a V8 that almost dares you to try and kill it. Maintenance? Basic. Failures? Rare. Longevity? Legendary. Plenty of these engines have crossed the 300,000-mile mark, and some, especially in fleet or taxi service, have doubled that. Ask any seasoned Ford tech about the 4.6 and you'll get a nod of respect. It's not glamorous, but it's earned its stripes. Want real-world proof? Just track down a retired Crown Victoria police car. 400,000 miles still starts with one turn of the key and sounds like it's ready for another shift. That's the 4.6 Modular for you. Slow, steady, and borderline immortal. We've covered some serious contenders, but the next three engines, they're so overbuilt, people treat them like family heirlooms. There's V4 Duramax 6.6-liter LBZ Diesel, the unicorn. Ask any diesel guy about the LBZ Duramax and their eyes light up. Built from 2006 to mid-2007, this unicorn avoided diesel exhaust fluid nonsense, paired with the legendary Allison 1000 transmission, and ran a high-pressure fuel system tough enough for any load. Reinforced rods, beefy injectors, no emissions drama. These trucks still fetch insane resale prices, and for good reason. They're nearly impossible to kill. V8 Ford 300 i6 4.9 liters. The legend built to rust around. It didn't roar, it didn't race, but the Ford 300 Inline 6 had something far more valuable. Unbreakable soul. This engine didn't just power trucks, it powered farms, factories, families, and the forgotten corners of America where work had to get done and excuses didn't fly. From 1965 to 1996, the 300 UI6 was the definition of blue-collar engineering. Ford built it to last and then overbuilt it for good measure. 7 main bearings meant rock-solid bottom-end strength. A gear-driven camshaft meant no timing chain to fail. Simplicity was its superpower, and that simplicity made it a mechanical cockroach, nearly impossible to kill. It wasn't quick, not even close, but torque? It had stump-pulling grunt down low, exactly where truck owners needed it. Whether it was hauling hay, pulling trailers, or dragging a stuck tractor out of a muddy field, the 300 i6 just kept doing the job, and the legend grew. Owners watched the body panels dissolve in rust, watched dashboards crack and fenders crumble, but the engine still fired up, still ran like a champ, still asked for more. Old school mechanics get misty-eyed when you bring it up. It's the engine they trust, the one they've seen roll past 400,000 miles on a steady diet of abuse and oil changes. The one that never asked for much but gave everything back. The Ford 300 i6 isn't just reliable, it's mythic, built to outlive the truck, and in many cases, it did. Top 2 reveal, diesel royalty. These next two aren't just tough, they're icons. Diesel machines so durable they've crossed continents, hauled mountains, and rolled past 1 million miles. Number 2, Cummins 5.9-liter diesel, the mechanical miracle. If you ever see a Dodge Ram from the 90s still running like new, you can bet it's got a 5.9-liter Cummins under the hood. From the 12 valves mechanical simplicity to the 24-valve common rails balance of power and efficiency, these inline 6s are unkillable. Cast iron blocks, forged internals, no computers to fail. And Howard Clayton's 2000 Ram, it racked up 2.6 million miles. That's enough to circle the planet over 100 times. This isn't just an engine, it's a legacy. Number 1, Ford 7.3-liter Powerstroke diesel, the million-mile monster. And here it is, the king of them all. The 7.3-liter Powerstroke, built by Navistar and installed in Ford trucks from 1994 to 2003. No DPF, no EGR, no nonsense. Just a massive block, 6 head bolts per cylinder, a Caterpillar-sourced fuel injection system, and a turbo that just won't quit. 300,000 to 500,000 miles is normal. 1 million? Absolutely possible. And ask any overlander. When your life depends on your engine, this is the one they trust. The 7.3 isn't just reliable, it's eternal. Which of these engines do you trust with your life? Is it the one that's gotten you through 3 states, 2 transmissions, and a winter from hell? Without missing a beat, drop a comment below and tell us your mileage war stories. We want to hear it. The good, the bad, and the unbelievable. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because next week we're flipping the script. The engines you should never buy used, not even for cheap, not even if they're shiny. We're talking timing nightmares, catastrophic failures, and designs that should have never made it past the drawing board. It gets ugly fast. Until then, keep wrenching, keep rolling, and whatever you do, drive something worth keeping.